This week we're flying back to London Heathrow on the short-haul arm of Lufthansa's operation as we connect through Frankfurt Airport. I take you on a tour of Lufthansa's business class lounge, freshen up and grab a well-needed shower before being grilled by the husband in my first ever onboard Q&A. Well, a very warm welcome to this week's video. Apologies for looking a little bit dishevelled, but I'm sure you will sympathise when I tell you I've just completed over a 13-hour leg in from Hong Kong with Lufthansa. And if you didn't catch last week's video, it's up now. It's available to watch. That's a long-haul economy review aboard Lufthansa's Airbus A350-900 on that extra legroom row 16. So if you haven't seen that, definitely give that one a whirl. But where are we off to today? Well, we're going home. We're going back to London Heathrow with Lufthansa again on their Airbus A320 in their short-haul config. So come with me as I show you everything you get when you fly Lufthansa in short-haul from Frankfurt to London Heathrow. Landing into Frankfurt was a breeze, and walking through the connections corridor we're treated to great views of plenty of 747s. The Queen of the Sky really is on display here. From there, it's a quick transfer train for us to get over to the B gates, and this treats you to even further av-geeky views of the airport's apron. Our flight is departing gate B41 today, and we've got about 3 and a bit hours before departure, so we head to the Lufthansa Business Class lounge, which we access with our American Express Platinum card. The lounge is large and spacious with coat hangers for overgarments and coats. We took a shower room each, which, although minimalist in design, offers L'Occitane amenities, a very powerful shower, a hairdryer and crisp white cotton towels. What a way to feel human again after a very long overnight red-eye flight. So good morning and a very warm welcome to the Lufthansa Business Class lounge here at Frankfurt, and I feel a new man after that shower. For now though, I'm going to take you on a tour of the Business Class lounge. The transfer here was pretty easy. A long walk from where we got dropped off at from that 350 aircraft to where we are now was about 20 minutes. You do go through security again. And the security staff were very, very rude. I can't deny it. I mean, they were great with me because I speak a little bit of German, but the person behind me, who was from New Zealand, a lady we were chatting in the queue, got her head royally bitten off, and it was really, really appalling to see. There's no need to talk to people in the way that person did to her, so quite sad to see. I appreciate security can be fraught. I appreciate maybe people don't necessarily follow the rules or misinterpret them, etc. But I think there's ways to talk to people. You can enforce the rules in a polite way. You can be strict, but firm and fair. And that wasn't on show today, sadly, at Frankfurt. So maybe you need to up your game on that one and just remind people of those kind of nice behaviours. But through security, nevertheless, not going to let that dampen the day. Had a shower in the shower suites, as you very well know. And now sitting here. So if you have an American Express Platinum card, you gain access to 2 lounges. You can get into the business class lounge if you're flying on an economy Lufthansa ticket or a Lufthansa group ticket, which is Swiss or Brussels Airlines, Austrian, etc. Or if you're flying on a business class ticket, you can enter the Lufthansa Senator Lounge, and that's just further down from here. So, without further ado, my stomach's rumbling, let's get some breakfast inside me. There's plenty of seating types available too, from sofas to armchairs to more formal dining tables, with some offering wireless charging facilities and others offering plug sockets. There's a variety of complimentary newspapers and magazines on offer too, and all used dishes are returned into this upcycled Lufthansa catering trolley. I really do love it. On the food front, there was scrambled eggs, a bit overdone for me I might add, a variety of cheeses and salamis and meats. There was also a great bread selection, and croissants too. There was granola with honey, fruit salad, and 2 types of natural yogurt. There was also mushrooms, bacon, comfy tomatoes, or, if you're on a health kick, a variety of fresh fruit to go. If you're not on a health kick, there was cookies and biscuits, as well as orange bundt cake and Christmas stollen. And finally, a pick and mix snack station too. On the drinks front, there's still and sparkling filtered water on tap, bottled bitter lemon, tonic water and fruit juices, a Coca-Cola soda machine, automated coffee machine, and premium teas from the brand Ellis. There's 2 types of beer on draft, a variety of non-alcoholic beer too, including this unusual Beck's Lemon Radler. I haven't seen this before. There was also non-alcoholic wines, and a very extensive selection of spirits. Lufthansa proudly offer their Ziegler Avionic Spirit and even show you how to make the perfect avionic tonic. There was lots of German white, rosé and sparkling wines on ice, as well as one of my favourite red wines, this 2023 Beaujolais. Sadly though, it was breakfast time, so I settled for an orange juice on ice and a much needed Americano. Let's hope the caffeine kicks in soon. On the food front, I had some orange natural yogurt with granola, banana and honey, whilst the husband had a selection of everything, behaviour I thoroughly approve of. Finally, the Lufthansa Business Class Lounge has a variety of workstations or private phone booths if you're here on business. A nice touch. For me though, just watching the 747s sail by was the ultimate treat and the best way to unwind. So that's it for us, all out the Lufthansa Business Class Lounge and onwards to our final leg. I don't think I've ever done so many flights in such a short space of time. We are ready to go back home. It's nice to go back home. Nice to be in your own bed sometimes, not hotels. B41 is our gate. Airbus A320 taking us back home to Heathrow. And when I did this route a couple of months ago, actually, in business class with BA, the flight was about an hour 30, just under an hour 30. So I'm hoping it's going to be a short, quick one for us today. So I will get us on board and then show you everything you get if you fly Lufthansa short haul from Frankfurt to Heathrow. The staff at the gate made everyone present their ID upon arrival, and then we were given this little card to show that our documents had been checked. Flying us back to Heathrow this morning is this 7.5-year-old Airbus A320neo, which was delivered to Lufthansa in August of 2018. Now, do you prefer this tail fin or the retro yellow one? Let me know in the comments below. And after quite a delay, we were eventually boarding, about 45 minutes behind schedule. The cabin is laid out in a 3-3 configuration with these grey leather seats, and our row is number 12, right on the emergency exit, with the middle and aisle seats being ours today. No window for me sadly, but hey, I can't complain at the free extra legroom. So all aboard this flight back to Heathrow, whispering again because we are quite a low load. It is a full flight, but we were some of the first to board because we're on the emergency exit row, so they let us board a little earlier. Looked out twice with double legroom. First double legroom on that leg from Hong Kong, and then extra legroom on this leg as well. So we've done pretty well considering. I know we paid for the first one, but this one was just pure luck, so I'll take that for sure. So yeah, we're going to head back to Heathrow. We're both feeling quite sprightly, to be fair. I think that's probably down to the fact that we had a shower and we got some sleep. I know, like I say, 8 hours of solid sleep is a pure economy class win in 2026 for sure. So I'll keep you posted. I'll take you on a tour of the seats and everything else that happens on this flight back to Heathrow. These seats have overhead reading lights and personal air vents, and they also recline too, as it's the last row of the emergency exits. There's this storage pouch on the rear of each seat, and a drop-down tray table too. There's a menu and shopping brochure as well, and the obligatory safety and emergency exit operation cards too. So all up in the climb now, and we are considerably running behind schedule, actually probably about an hour behind schedule. We were about 35 minutes late boarding, and then we had this ridiculously long taxi to get de-iced, and it was quite funny because I think even the captain was getting a bit frustrated. He was taxiing at some speed, let me tell you. Pulled up to get de-iced, and then we sort of pulled off again and did a circuit and came back to the same place we were de-iced in the first place. Not sure what happened there, but it made us all giggle. We were all having a bit of a laugh, and the cabin crew were laughing too, so there we go, a bit of amusement for us all. So yeah, we're climbing up now on our way back to Heathrow. An hour 10 is the flight time, the official flight time, so just 70 minutes today, a nice quick hop back to London. I'm not too sure what we're going to get service-wise. I'm not too sure if Lufthansa is completely on-demand cafe-style service, or whether there is some sort of intrinsic service details left over and they operate more like a legacy carrier. So let's wait and see. Looking forward to it. I must admit, I really enjoyed my time in the lounge this morning. The business class lounge at Frankfurt, even though it's just the basic business class lounge, is really, really good. It's great quality, the food selection is really good, and there's so much space, and that is the key in a lounge, is space. These ones that try and cram 60 seats in an area, that's super small, having a lounge that's got that large capacity and large space and everything doesn't feel like you're on top of each other is the key to a relaxing time. So here we go. I've just seen the crew wheel up the trolley, so some form of service is about to start, and I'll show you what we get. We received a small bottle of still water, and then anything after that was purchasable from Lufthansa's onboard cafe range. I must admit though, the items did look pretty good quality and quite a reasonable price too. It was also great to see some German classics on the menu too. Well, very similar to that Swiss toilet setup with the two on the left down the back. This is the same, very small as you can see, not much room to move, but very clean. And again, as I always say, cleanliness is pretty much all that matters. Even though we would like a bit more space sometimes, I'd much rather a toilet be clean than the size of a house but unkept. So in keeping with the Lufthansa Group airlines, as Swiss give you a bottle of water and a chocolate, Lufthansa follow suit on their short-haul flight with a chocolate from Lindt, which is, superbly good chocolate. So yeah, I could get used to doing these short-haul flights and just being fed chocolate, force-fed. Was told to take 2 and don't have to persuade me twice to take 2 chocolates. I was then fat shamed by my own husband for having a Kinder Bueno in my seat area, which appeared earlier, but he did buy them, and in all fairness did steal those chocolates on the Helvetic flight from London City, so got my own back there. So yeah, it's been a pretty smooth flight really. There's not much to report on these kind of flights. They are short and sweet, from both a length of flight time and also a service point of view, but nice that Lufthansa hasn't completely abolished all services in economy. A chocolate from Lindt and a bottle of water to go.
Welcome to Quickfire Questions with travel expert here.
You don't know how unnatural this is for me right now.
Aisle or window?
Window all day long.
Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner, avoid the eggs. It's always eggs, so dinner all day long.
Legroom or personal air vent?
Oh, that's a killer. It's personal air vent.
Board first or board last?
Board first. Just because of what I do. There's nothing going on there in terms of I'm precious. Just allows me to film quicker and you're not interrupt anyone.
Boeing or Airbus?
No, both. Airbus.
Lufthansa or Swiss?
It's so tight. Only because we got that wonderful Christmas gift which you unwrapped at home, Swiss, for the chocolates.
Early hours or red eye?
Early hours.
Hot or cold?
Destination or what? Onboard temperature?
Onboard temperature.
Cold all day long. It's much easier to warm up than it is to cool down.
Qatar or Iberia?
I had pretty bad experiences with both. Would probably pick Iberia over Qatar only because the catering on Iberia was really good. Those albondigas meatballs were stunning, so probably Iberia over Qatar.
East or west?
That's a really tough one because there's so much good, and if you go around the world, you can just you can say either. I've got to think for East at the moment, so yeah, Asia, so East.
Beach or city?
Both? Is that allowed? City.
Yeah, not allowed.
City.
New York or LA?
LA.
No, it's New York. It's New York. Taxi or metro?
Metro.
Or walk?
Or metro.
Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching.
Is this going to become a regular feature every week now?
This segment will be known as the annual coup d'etat, and join us again, probably not annually, probably at some point by Easter, there will be a takeover again.
If you don't want it, comment below and say, please, no more. If you do want it, tell me.
Just put more Frank, like and subscribe, and all the other messages. Put a link up here somewhere to my face.
He does not know how much editing work he creates by doing all these pointy things. Trust me, my days just got 10 times longer. That was fun though. We should do that more often, I think. Lufthansa's short-haul product is pretty much what you expect, no airs and no graces. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It feels a clear step above low cost, especially in terms of structure, consistency and overall calm on board. But it's also fair to say it doesn't quite have the refinement of that early morning Swiss flight that I took all those many months ago. The seating does feel a little dated now, functional rather than inspiring, but everything works as it should, and in the end, that's all that matters. Lufthansa's short haul doesn't try to impress, and it doesn't really disappoint either. It simply exists to move you efficiently across Europe, and at a flight time of just 70 minutes, that's not a bad thing. Now feels like the perfect moment to ask, if you're enjoying the adventures so far, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and come along for the ride with a growing community of fellow travellers.